Hey viewers, TheZombieBarney here, and I will bring you the video of my Archer build. Sort of, I guess. It's been a long time since I played Archer. It was my very first class. Is when I started off in multiplayer and all that. And first time I did it, I actually kind of fucked up my build. Because, I mean, it was very first, and, you know, just like everybody ever, you always start off as a nub, right? And I was definitely a nub to the multiplayer at that time. Not now, especially with a rating of 203, am I right? Huh? Yeah? As I'm elbowing you in your kidney to kind of make you agree with me. Yeah, okay, there you go. So you're agreeing with me. So, yeah, build. This, like, ability-wise, this is what I figured to be the best build to do for the Archer, and, like, I didn't really realize it until the very end of me playing my Archer, until I was level 20. Yeah, so, you know, naturally you start off with explosive shot. Then you want to go for long shot or leaping shot and get evade. You only want those 4 ones, you can get them right off in the back. I mean, knockout powder's kind of nifty and all that. Fuck spike trap, just fuck it, no, screw you if you want to get it. Knockout bomb is also really useful. I mean, you can start putting enemies to sleep, which could be really useful to your team. Given, I mean, I'm not gonna dispute that, because then you guys could just focus on one enemy at a time and just take them out. But nah, don't get that. Mark of Death is actually a way for you to end up doing the most damage possible in the entire game, no matter what. But the problem is, not everybody's going to be attacking your mark target, so I would actually assume situationally, this would most of the time just get wasted. Just keep that in mind. Full draw technically can end up doing the most damage out of your abilities aside from Mark of Death. Like, the animation of it takes a while. It takes you a moment to pull off this shot. And when you're playing with pugs, or even with friendlies and everything, it takes a moment to act, like, most of the time though, like, oh god, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is, this isn't really that useful to use, because the fight already begins, and the target you're trying to hit with it either kind of moves over, and you're going to end up hitting some other target, or has already taken damage, so you don't get that bonus 800%. And then it costs 65 stamina, and, you know, it just takes that time to do later on. After the fight starts, you can't really do it again unless you have a really good tank. But the reason why you go with explosive shot, you also get chain reaction. Boom, you got some AoE damage there, and actually staggers any opponent that gets close to you. Long shot, do a crap. Yeah, I mean, you could do up to 800% weapon damage, and then Archer's Lance is like using Boar on 0 in Borderlands 2. Or no, yeah, 2, not 1, 2. And if you want to see some really good use of 0 with Boar, go watch my Borderlands 2 videos, okay? I mean, I did it so well once before, I made my brother's Xbox 360 crash, alright? That was a hilarious video when that happened. And then leaping shot, along with rolling draw. Alright, so 50% weapon damage and 12 projectiles. That's 600% weapon damage on a single enemy. And then right after that, damage bonus of 200% on your next attack. I mean, you can mix that in with explosive shot or long shot or just regular attack. If the enemy lives through your leaping shot, you hit them then, boom, they're knocked down. They get back up, you hit them with explosive shot, they're staggered, boom, they're knocked down. Wait, it does knock them down, right? I'm pretty sure it knocks them down. Yeah, even though it doesn't say that anywhere. I'm pretty positive it knocks them down as well. And then you get evade as well, and you can get hidden step, or you could decide not to get hidden step. It's actually useful in my opinion to get, because you get that damage buff, 300% weapon damage. But with this build, I was actually able to solo all 3 bosses as an archer. right? I would get their aggro, make them follow me into the back room of anywhere, you know, separate them from the main herd of enemies, and like Red Templar Commander, easiest to take out, no freaking issue. Let me tell you, no freaking issue. Venatori Commander, also really easy because she really telegraphs her attacks. And then Demon Commander, you know, the one that's kind of hard to tell how to fight and everything. Like when you start off, it's really difficult to tell, but like when he goes underground and he's about to pop up on you, I have no idea if you just heard anything or not, but and he's about to pop up on you, green flash happens on you. At that time, do an evade or do a leaping shot. He'll miss. Trust me, he will miss you. All right, and then you could like you'll be away from him, and he'll just try to make his way to you and all that, and you know he just can't. So screw him, whatever, right? All right, so passives. It's kind of interesting to do on passives with all my builds. You want you're gonna end up getting Fury of the Storm, Cripple, Dance of Death. You do not want Sneak Attack because you're not flanking enemies most of the time. Look like it hurt. You kind of can go for easy to miss, which would be threat reduction, but if you went for that, then there'd be no point in getting evade or even leaping shot. I'm just telling you that now, because I mean you would have fallback plan, which would be useful, but if you want to use fallback plan, I'll just watch my Hunter video and you'll see that of how I end up using that. So, I already talked about the little passives here. First Blood, very useful. Cheap Shot, very useful. Bloodied Prey. Strafing Shots. That's where you pretty much want to take your passives all the way down to. Then you can kind of freeform it. You might also want to get that. But then, yeah, like I just said, you can kind of freeform it. What I end up doing kind of is getting Pin Cushion, Gaps in Armor, and Throat Cutter, right? And so that would actually be 18, 19, and 20 right there, I believe. I counted all this stuff out earlier. So you can end up getting 3 others. So you could decide, hey, everybody has a crit hit chance bonus of 5%, you know, but you end up taking Disable and, you know, you kind of weaken enemies a bit. Or you can get Opportunity Knocks and Tricks of the Trade, then Disable, or, you know, like you can just freeform your passives. But if you want to go the way I did, makes you take out your single targets a lot faster, or you can kind of go with the party buff and go Disable and take them down. And then I would just get Opportunity Knocks, because then you would get the cooldown reduction. Man, who is screaming right now? I'm in the middle of videos. Jeez. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Well, my bad. I assumed that they would be able to hear me. I don't know. That was weird. But yeah, that's my Archer video. Yeah, that's my Archer video. You know it. It is my Archer video. It's my Archer video. Why isn't... Oh, okay. And it'll be a while until I touch him again, so I don't need to worry about pushing. But let me show you what I have on his armor. I used Obsidian for that look. Here's what Flint, Steel, Obsidian looks like. I like darker colors on things. You want to go for a cunning bonus because that's higher crit. Very good for any thief. Very good for any class, really. Crit equals more damage. And then range defense, because hopefully you got a good tank or somebody that could just deal with the regular foot soldier units. So what you're going to be wanting to deal with really first is take out the archers, so you can actually help out your partners that are out in front. So just kind of keep that one in mind for yourself. And and if there's any weapon that you would want to wish for, is the Longbow of the Griffin. I've not gotten a unique level, item level 25. Item level 25 is the highest. I've not gotten a unique anything of that yet, but this is item level 21. Plus 42% attack. That is a lot, okay? But then weapon fires 3 shots when attacking. And that's not single line, it fires 3 shots. God, I wish it was. Instead, it kind of does that out on a cone, and that kind of helps you deal more damage to a group of enemies. And at point blank, you can actually take out enemies really quickly that way. I kid you not. Because each one does that 150 damage. You know, the 188 DPS is not out calculating its passive right there, where it fires 3 shots when attacking. So just keep that in mind. So point blank, that's 150 plus 150 plus 150 equals 450 damage to the enemy, just instantly, just basic attack at point blank, and you can actually do it pretty fast. All right, yeah, that's right. That's impressive. I was like, this isn't even the. I've gotten a total of 3 longbow of the Griffins before, so I think I got my first one when I was rating 120 actually. So I've had this one for a while. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind for yourself. And I need to put more new accessories on this guy. But yeah, that is my Archer video for you. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it has been helpful. Do your usual roundabout for me. Next up is the Hunter. And I will see you next time.